Hello, and welcome to Orion Outreach. Today, we are going to be talking about summer. Yes, it's only spring, but we're going to be talking about summer and the Lake Orion American Summer and how this brings all of us together for about 10 days and everything that's happening. So today, we are joined by Brian Burney to talk about the Lake Orion American Summer, we should say festivals.
Yes.
All in one. So tell us, what does this whole Lake Orion American Summer really entail?
So it starts June 21st with the Lions Club Jubilee in downtown, and it goes all the way through July 4th. So the intent of the festival is to really bring everyone in Orion together, embrace everything that we have in the community. So all of our restaurants, our bars, our shops, and our, the trails, the lakes, everything that we have. So when everyone always says we're living as vacation, it's for real. So let's embrace it. So that's really the biggest thing. This is the third year we've been doing this. So there's still a lot to learn. There's still, we haven't scratched the surface as to how much we can actually do with this. So yeah. It's been great the last 2 years. So we're really looking to up our game this year. We partner with the Lions Club Jubilee. We partner with Lake Orion Fireworks Association, and those are two great, well-established events. But now we're trying to fill in the blanks, everything in between and after. So that's where the rest.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about that. So the kickoff you mentioned is the Lions Jubilee, and I don't know how many years they've been doing it.
I don't know
Many.
that
I don't know the year.
Let's just say forever.
Right, forever. And so that kicks off on the 21st.
Correct.
June 21st.
Correct.
And let's talk about that a little in the Jubilee and how that ties in with
Sure.
this.
So, the great thing about Lake Orion's American Summer and Lake Orion in general is we have two awesome fireworks shows. So, it kicks off at the carnival, your typical carnival with rides and things for the family and the kids. They've got a beer tent for the adults. And then they have the fireworks show on the 23rd, which is Saturday, on the lake. Most everybody knows that. And that's, I've always enjoyed it. My family always enjoyed it. It's one of those things that kind of kicks off summer, for us. So,
yeah.
And then, you go several days later, and then you got Lake Orion Fireworks Association's dueling fireworks for the third straight year, nationally recognized.
Which is incredible.
It is awesome.
It's really, for people that haven't seen it, there's perfect spots for viewing.
Right.
But let's backtrack a little. So we have the Jubilee, and then Restaurant Week.
Correct.
What are we looking forward to on that and the different things this year? You and I were talking earlier about
Sure.
some different things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it's open to anyone in Orion. So last year, I believe we had 14 restaurants, some new, some returning. But really, we're just trying to get everyone involved. We're trying to get everyone in Orion to get out, try new restaurants, try new dishes. Obviously, we partner with all the restaurants to put together good packages. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And really, we're in that process right now. So, people are starting to trickle in. It's always kind of a last-second thing, but it's just the way it is. But we're encouraging people to get out, to try new things, and get good deals as well. But, more importantly, we want the businesses to thrive, and we want the restaurants to thrive. So we want everyone in Orion to enjoy it, but we also want to bring in some other people from outside of town. So they spend their money with our businesses rather than Clarkston or Rochester or Oxford. So we love our neighbors, but we want them to spend their money here.
Right, and maybe people will go to a restaurant that they've never tried in Lake Orion that they've thought about.
Right.
So maybe that Restaurant Week encourages them to do
Absolutely. And, we in Fork and Pints new this year. Next year will be Anita's Kitchen. And we've got our usual staples that everyone enjoys. So it's really just embracing the community. I mean, that's I say that all the time when I refer to Lake Orion's American Summer, but that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just having the ultimate staycation. You don't need to go up north. You don't need to go somewhere else. We got it all right here.
Yeah, this
Right.
is where living is a
That's
vacation.
Correct. That is
right?
correct.
So we'll bump through the week a little bit and come to the pub crawl.
Yes, right. The infamous pub crawl. So our pub crawl is different because it's an open crawl, we call it. So that means you're on your own agenda. Typical
Okay.
crawls, they're structured. You can only use here for an hour, there for an hour. We say go wherever you want. So if you want to stay at one place all night, that's on you. If you want to go to 4, if you want to try to make them all, good for you too. We provide shuttles. So there'll be shuttles all over Orion. So really, it's up and down Baldwin, and then there's the connector with the C Pub, and then up and down Lapeer. So we've got a better shuttle plan this year. And with construction, sometimes the shuttles got backed up, and people were, but it's like, hey, just have another beer and you'll be okay. So.
And how many restaurants or pubs?
It's about the same count as Restaurant Week, so we're hoping for 14 to 16.
Wow.
Yeah, so and we're hoping for about 500 participants. Last 2 years we've had right around 300. And this year our partner is the Lake Orion Fireworks Association, so there's a portion of the ticket sales will go to them to help fund the dueling fireworks. And actually when you buy your tickets, which are on sale right now, it's the Founding Fathers Special. The tickets are only $17.76. So we're always patriotic at Lake Orion's American Summer. So that's for a short time. So and then it's going to go up and up and up until $25 week of.
Okay.
So there's a few price breaks, a few other cute little.
So you can buy your tickets for Pub Crawl right now.
Right now. Yep.
And is it LO American Summer?
You can go on LO American Summer, or you can go right from Facebook.
Okay.
And the tickets are on sale through Eventbrite.
Okay, so that's Pub Crawl. That's
Pub Crawl.
a Thursday night.
Right, sponsored by Bacardi. So I got to say thank you to Bacardi, who's been with us every single year so far. So they've been the presenting sponsor of the Pub Crawl. So drink responsibly, but drink Bacardi if you can, and show them some love.
Yeah.
But more importantly, just go out and have a great time.
Yeah.
We encourage patriotic gear. I want to see Uncle Sam's out there. I want to see red, white, and blue everything.
And if I recall, didn't you do a contest or something last year about your patriotic flair?
Right. Well, we do a selfie contest every year.
Okay.
And Bacardi graciously gives us 2 Bacardi baskets. So every time you post a picture or selfie of yourself during the Pub Crawl on our Lake Orion's American Summer Facebook, that's an entry. It's very simple,
Gotcha.
and then we randomly pick 2 winners, and they win, and then it's a good time. But we do, it's not a necessity, but we do encourage patriotic gear, and we might have some other things up our sleeves this year just to encourage that a little bit more, which is a good segue to our T-shirts. So for the first time this year, we're going to be selling Lake Orion's American Summer official T-shirts, and we'll have a new design each year. This design is very cool. It incorporates patriotism, Lake Orionism.
Okay.
So it's a good mixture of the both, and those will be announced here shortly. But those will be going on sale.
Okay, so that's still under wraps.
That's still under wraps.
If anybody wanted to buy a
Right.
T-shirt,
Yep.
they're available online?
They will be available online and for pickup at our print partner, Lake Orion Printing and Design, right on Clarkston and Lapeer.
Okay.
So they've been very gracious. They're great partners of ours. So Lake Orion Printing Design is going to help us out with that. So you can purchase them online and probably just go right there and pick them up.
And do we know how much they're going to be?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yet, but
Okay.
they'll be a good deal.
Okay, and then, so that takes care of Pub Crawl, maybe some American Summer Flair, and Flair Night.
Flair Night.
On Friday.
Correct. So Pub Crawl's that Thursday.
The 28th.
Correct. And then Friday, the 29th, would be Flair Night. I think everyone knows the deal on that. It's just there's information to be online here pretty soon as where to get the flares and where the proceeds are going. But then that next Saturday is the big dueling fireworks.
Yeah.
So there's this year there's a little difference in the restaurant week. We're going through the weekend, so Monday through Sunday.
Okay.
So hit that time. So the last few years, it's been Monday through Friday, but we're going to continue through the weekend again to encourage more people to come.
So through the dueling fireworks.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And then then we have a few other events going on up until the 4th. So the biggest need we have right now is obviously sponsors. We always need sponsors. But the one thing that we need is the businesses, organizations, groups to start holding events, to do as much as we possibly can during that time frame to keep people here and to bring people in. So I'm talking euchre nights, I'm talking horseshoe contest, I'm talking ladies nights, guys nights, cigar nights, Hawaiian shirt nights, Jimmy Buffett night, whatever you want to do, whatever tickles your fancy out there, we want you to do it.
And it could be a restaurant, an organization, a nonprofit, anything like that, to really get involved and embrace, as you said, the community.
Right, and then what our role in that is we're the keeper of the calendar. you can do it and keep all the proceeds. There's just a $100 registration fee for events, and that helps us promote all these things. But we want a one-stop shop for everybody to look at. So if they want to go out with the family, if they want to go out with just their friends, if they are looking to go out, grab a bite to eat, or go grab a beer somewhere, we have it all segregated down to that per day.
Yeah.
So any given day during Lake Orion summer, you could go to our website and look and say, what's there to do with the family today? And there would be all these different options. So we want to keep doing that. The libraries always participate, and they have great events every single day. We're hoping the same people that have been in the past continue, but we're hoping to attract more, because I mean, there's a million other things that could be going on.
Yeah.
And the more that's going on, the more people will come to town, and the more our businesses will thrive during this time. And during this time, typically, is kind of slower because people are going all over the place.
Right.
So that's another reason that we're doing it during this time frame. Obviously, because the Lions Club and LOFA, but also to help kind of inject some stimulant into the economy here.
Right.
To keep things going.
Right. And Lake Orion has so much to offer, and I think that's the nice thing about this from June and July. I mean, yes, it is, we're living as a vacation, and we have a lake and all these beautiful things, but I don't think people really realize everything that Lake Orion does offer.
Right. No, I don't. And you always think, hey, let's do an event, and let's just go downtown, which is great. I mean, the downtown events are awesome, but there's a lot of businesses on Baldwin that need some help, especially now during the construction.
Yeah. So
we encourage people to go do things on that side of town as well. We got Bad Brad's, we got Big Wave Sushi, the Burger Bar, Patty Burger, those that new businesses that are going to need our help during this time. But so it is Orion wide. I want to make that an emphasis on that. It's Orion wide.
Okay.
We want people from all over the township and the village to have an awesome time, bringing their family and friends, and there's stuff going on all over the place. We also want to embrace, all the great things that we have in terms of parks, in terms of lakes, so kayaking, swimming, running, walking. I mean, any groups or organizations that are out there that, like Slow Row LO, any running groups, any walking groups, let us know, and so we can help promote you.
And put it on LO American Summer website as one
Absolutely.
hub.
So that's only going to help you grow, and we're growing rapidly in terms of audience. So that's important for the sponsors to help get their word out there. So we're growing quite an audience. To have a national brand like Bacardi come on board says a lot for what we have going on here. So, they see this as a huge benefit to help get the word out there about their brand. So we're hoping that our local people see that as well, because we're really trying to do the best we can to get the word out to Orion, but beyond, to bring that to other people in our township to spend their money.
Well, thank you so much, and hopefully we can get some people interested and keep that excitement as always here in Lake Orion.
Yeah, absolutely. But I have one announcement to make.
Oh.
So I saved something.
Oh,
so
okay.
The Jubilee isn't actually the official kickoff this year. We're going to be having, for the first year ever, a pool party at Paint Creek Country Club to kick off the festivities.
So when is the exciting pool party?
June 15th is the big date, and that's the official kickoff of Lake Orion's American Summer 2018.
Wow. That will be huge.
It will be. It'll be awesome. It's going to be a ticketed event. There's going to be a DJ, drinks and food. I don't know if you've ever been to the pool at Paint Creek Country Club, but it's got a beautiful view, probably one of the best views in Orion, without a lake, and it's a beautiful golf course. But it's going to be an awesome event, and that's going to be the true kickoff prior to. So.
And will those tickets be available on
Everything
LO
will always be on online, yes. So you can follow us on Facebook, because we're way aggressive on that, and Instagram and Twitter. But there'll always be the source of truth with the website that you can go on to loamericansummer.com. So all that information will be on there. So make sure you say you're interested or going to all the events, so you get the reminders through Facebook. But more importantly, participate. If you're just a person looking to have a good time and enjoy our township and village, participate. If you're a business looking to, bring some more people, participate. That's the biggest thing I can say. The biggest message that you can take away from today is just get involved, participate, do something, get out there, try a new restaurant, come on the pub crawl.
Or volunteer.
Or volunteer. Yeah, we could always use volunteers. We could always use help. but more importantly, just get out there and enjoy what Lake Orion has to offer.
Yeah. Well, if you would like more information about our Summer Fest here, which is the Lake Orion American Summer, please visit them on loamericansummer.com. We'll see you next time.